social media has drastically changed what cosplay is and how people view it. So I'd say there's about 3 different ways that people can define what is a good cosplay. Now, it kind of depends on the person how you see this, but just going off of how the general public views what a good cosplay is. So basically there are 3 categories. So there is hallway popularity. By this I mean at actual anime conventions, whenever you're walking around the hallways, you get more attention, more people are taking pictures of you, and you're more popular in that sense. That's one way that people view what a good cosplay is that popularity. That's a common theme here that we see, is that when a cosplay is popular, people assume that it's good. This isn't true, obviously, because there can be people who cosplay things that are very unheard of and unseen, but like a background character, a smaller character from a very unheard of anime, and theirs could be spot on, but nobody knows it because not a lot of people have seen that anime. But yeah, that's a thing. So then the other one I'd say is competition. So this is pretty obvious in what's defining a good cosplay, an actual competition that they have at anime conventions, where you get judged on the quality of your costume. So this is very different from a hallway costume, where the main thing that makes your hallway cosplay popular is the popularity of the character and how well your makeup and wig are presented. The actual craftsmanship competition at a convention has an emphasis on your costume itself. A lot of people walking around the hallway don't notice the quality of your actual costume. They just look at your wig and your makeup, because that's the first thing they see. That's when you look at a person, you look at their face, you don't start examining the details of their outfit. So a craftsmanship competition actually looks at, alright, what materials did you use? Did you sew this properly? Did you make this clean? Are the seams gorgeous? Is everything flush? A lot of times on EVA foam you see it gets all chunky and messy on the edges. Is that cleaned up? Did you cut it right? That kind of stuff. Every little tiny detail matters in craftsmanship. I really like that personally, because I think that's really cool that someone will examine your entire costume and see how perfect it is, and then that's how you get the winners from a competition. I've never won a competition before, but I enter a lot, and I don't know, they're fun. It's fun to see everybody's costumes up close like that. Alright, the third one. So this is the new category, social media. Whoa, how things have changed social media. Because when I first got into cosplay, obviously social media was around, I'm pretty young, but it wasn't very big with cosplay. It was just hallway and craftsmanship was a huge thing. But now we have social media, and I think this honestly has taken the cake for the biggest part of how people view a good cosplay. The more popular you are on social media, the more people automatically assume your cosplay is better. It has nothing to do with actually your craftsmanship or how well things are done on your costume. It just has to do with how many followers do you have, how many likes do you have, how many hearts, all that kind of stuff. It's crazy how things have changed that drastically. And the thing with what makes a social media cosplay popular, again, same as hallway. Makeup and wig. That's it. Like, yeah, sometimes the rest of your costume can have an effect. Some people post pictures of their progress things. I see a lot of pictures of really, really amazing props and costumes that are just made beautifully, and they've got like no likes. Very, very few followers, very few of any of that stuff. And the random people who just put a wig on, style, and it looks nice, and their makeup's good. If you're good on social media, you got good makeup. I'm not very good at makeup. Makeup is hard, so not gonna minimize that at all. But they get way more likes and they're way more popular than these people who have good costumes. So yeah, it's just random. And then social media also, getting popular on there, it's not just about how good is your cosplay, it's about your following. How well are you appealing to the audiences, using hashtags, all these other random things to get yourself up there on social media. It's not actually, you can't just go and post a picture on Instagram with a blank account of an amazing cosplay taken in a dark room and get a whole bunch of likes. That's not how that works. So never ever, I'd say if you're first getting into social media, never think that your amount of likes determines how good your cosplay is, because it doesn't. Not to say that good cosplayers don't get a lot of likes ever. That still happens a lot. I mean, you gotta have good makeup to go high up there in the rankings in the first place. But yeah, that's the thing. So social media has really changed what cosplay means, what it is. And these other categories, the hallway competitions, well, not competition, hallway, walking around the hallway and competitions have changed. Like, they're not as popular as they used to be. In fact, I would say that the main emphasis on what makes a good cosplay now is most people see your social media following as like, alright, are you popular on social media? Alright, your cosplay's awesome. Down is the hallway, like, alright, are you popular walking around the hallway? Okay, you must have a good cosplay. And then competition, oh, you made that? That's cool. That's cool. So, it's down there. It's not as huge as it used to be. When I first got into cosplay, I really thought that craftsmanship was the big thing. You know, you gotta have an awesome costume. Of course, at the time, I didn't even understand how to do that, but that's beside the point. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that, like, which category do you personally think in your mind makes the best cosplay? Or do you think having good seams is good? Do you think having good makeup is good? Do you think just having popular characters makes your cosplay awesome? What do you think? Do you agree with me that social media has drastically changed how people view cosplay? Or do you think that it's just another component of cosplay now? Okay, thanks for watching, guys.